Hi everybody, welcome to Crow's Call Tarot. This is Melody. This video is for the star sign of Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, please don't watch it. If you would like a more specific video to you, Leo, for the monthlies, you can go over to my Patreon page and subscribe. There's easy ways to do that. There's different tiers depending on what you want. Just please go over, check it out. The link is in the lower right hand corner of my channel to my Patreon as well as my Facebook. Both of them ways you can get a hold of me if you'd like something more personal. All right, so this is for the star sign of Leo for the month of January. And what we're going to do is we're going to check in on the remaining December energies before we go into the January monthly energies. I started your video the other day and Spirit was like, nope, you're not doing it. We got other things for you to do. So some reason the computer stopped right in the middle of the video. So I'm hoping that some of the same cards still come out for you guys. And I did have a bunch of things to do and I was procrastinating. Sometimes it can be a bit of a tough job trying to manage your spiritual self as well as your human self, because I am still human even though I am a very spiritual being. All right, so before I come into your reading, I closed my eyes and was talking to my angels, and for some reason I seen a bright pink orb. So I don't know if it was specific to you guys as Leos or if it was specific to me. Now, I do know that I am going to research it because I know that different color orbs means different things. But that's what I see in my third eye for some reason. If any of you guys know what that means, by all means, leave a message. I try to read all of my messages. Okay, so one more deck of cards. I'm going to introduce them as I start using them. These are the Power Animal Oracle cards by Stephen D. Farmer. Very nice cards, but this will be one of the last cards you guys get. All right, and then the last card for Spirit's actual advice, we're going to use the postcards for Spirit by Colette Baron Reed. Put them aside. All right, so we're going to start off with the Enchanted Map Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reed. And then for clarifiers, we're going to use the Good Tarot, also by Colette Baron Reed. And then we'll finish it off with Earth Magic Oracle card. And then we'll pull an Animal Oracle card, Power Animal Oracle card, and then a postcard from Spirit. All right, so what is going on for Leo for the rest of December, Spirit? Spirit of Place. Now, these are new cards, so I am going to read from the book for this. But I'm seeing right now, right off the bat, I'm seeing the number 4. Okay? 4s to me represent stability, a solid foundation. Okay? So, Spirit of Place. So, I feel that spiritually you are building a strong foundation spiritually is what I'm getting right off the bat. But we are going to read it. Enchanted Map Oracle cards. Number 4. And I'm reading it just because they are new cards and we're going to learn them together, Leo. Okay. Authenticity is the essence of power. Our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spirit looking after it or embodying it. Just as we have a soul, the plants, the trees, the birds, the mountains, and the rivers have their own essence. Spit it out. Essence. Sorry about that. When the spirit of place arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your question is in the overarching theme of your circumstances. Is your question about a struggle? The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. If your inquiry relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question and then name it, you'll discover the answer you've been seeking. Your greatest power is your authenticity. So, Leo, for the rest of December, it looks like you're going to be stepping into your power, your spiritual power, your inner power, just empower in general, possibly even love. Who knows? Okay. All right. So, we're going to pull a couple of good tarots for clarifiers. All right. So, Spirit, can we have two good tarots? Okay, so we got the Hermit card. And how are you going to embody that? You are going to step inside and find that light. You're going to go into internal is what I felt, because we got the number 9. It's about going into seclusion. It's about going inside and figuring out what lights your soul. And I feel that you're going to do that. Okay. And there's double confirmation that you are going to do that. And if you take the 9 and the 4 and you add it up, you get a 13. A 1 and a 3 is a 4. So you definitely, Leo, are standing in your authentic self. You are stepping in your power by going within and realizing what that foundation is how to step into it and gain the stable foundation in your life, that stable spiritual foundation. Because the Hermit card, like I said, is about going within and finding the light in your soul. Not the light out here, not the sun in our universe, in human universe, but the light within your soul, within you. Figure it out, what lights it and how to keep it lit. Beautiful. All right, so let's get another one. Okay. And now we got the 3 of fire. Sorry. It's been a rough week. That's all I'm going to say. All right, so we got 3 of fire. So the 3 of fire, to me, when I see this energy, it's about knowing what direction to go in to find what you need. That's the energy that I'm getting from this. And the reason why I say that is because, like I said, you got the Hermit card, and it's about going within and figuring out what your soul wants. And that's what I feel this card is about too. I feel that finding a direction that lights, finding a direction that lights that light. I feel that you have found it. You have found what lights your soul, and I feel that you're going to move towards that direction at the end of December, Leo. All right, so let's pull the Earth Magic Oracle card by Stephen D. Farmer. Winter solstice reflection. Wow, Leo, winter solstice is only, see, 3 days away. Today's 18th, I believe. These days are a blur. So yes, I feel that this could be a time frame, and we are in that time frame. So this very much fits with the energies that I'm feeling for the end of the month for you, Leo. Okay, we are coming upon the winter solstice, and the key word on it is reflection. And again, that hermit's energy, you are going in finding that reflection, finding that light. Okay, and I feel that this winter solstice is going to reflect it back to you to help guide you, is what I feel. Beautiful cards, Leo. Couldn't be better for a time frame in which we are reading for. All right, so now what we're going to do is move on. We'll pull we'll start pulling for the January readings, because this is a good, I feel that this is explaining the time frame from now until the end of December, because we are entering the winter solstice. And I feel for from now, December 18th until January 2019, I feel that this is what's happening with you, Leo. Okay. All right. So we're going to move on. So let's pull a card for what's going on for the beginning of January. What can Leo expect for the beginning of January energies? A metamorphosis. Wow. Wow. So this is the beginning of January. So I kind of seen this in this energy. You are starting to go through it now, I feel. Like you are, and I feel it's being reflected back to you. Whenever you go into your soul, you are seeing that light. It's being reflected back to you. And that's cool that this is happening now, because at the beginning of January, you got that change. The metamorphosis should be almost done, or you should possibly still be going through it, depending on how quick you adapt to change, is what Spirit is telling me. All right. So let's do a couple clarifiers with the good tarot on this metamorphosis card. We got the messenger of water. So there could be some kind of an emotional message coming in that could bring about this metamorphosis, Leo. But this could be spirit too communicating to you, telling you, maybe reflecting back them emotions and showing you what you need to balance, or what you need to find stability in, or perhaps spirit is helping you to find stability in your emotions, while talking to you, while guiding you, while reflecting it back to you. That's what I feel. Nine of fire, yes. So sometimes when I see the nine of fire, which is the nine of wands in traditional tarot, it I see all eight of them wands behind you as challenges that you have overcome, spiritually and physically, and how you pick up that one and you keep persevering forward. Okay, so I feel that this is the reason for this metamorphosis. I feel that this emotional balance, this emotional stability that you're trying to gain, is a challenge. That's what I feel, and that's why it's you are in this metamorphosis stage. I feel that you are going to overcome this challenge. That's what I feel. All right, so let's pull one Earth Magic Oracle card for the beginning of January for Leo. Rain, right? Rain, purification. Yes, you are going to purify that, because you're going to go through this metamorphosis. Okay. So I'm going to read this one too. There could be a specific message in it for somebody. Rain. Oh, wrong card. Yeah. All right. So, well, whenever you purify things, you really do go through that metamorphosis. You really do find that light, that inner light that needs to shine through. All right. So we're going to read this rain. Okay. No matter whether it's a light shower or a deluge, rain cleanses and purifies. The moisture that has evaporated from the various bodies of water on a planet and was drawn into the atmosphere now returns to Earth as liquid precipitation in nature's vast and comprehensive water recycling program. Depending on when and where the rain falls, it can come as a welcome relief or a nuisance. Even the air smells fresh after a good rain. It also brings in clean water, which provides needed substance for plants, animals, and humans. In its almost intense rainstorms arrive as an avalanche of water, often accompanied by great and powerful winds, with considerable flooding and destruction as an unfortunate consequence of nature's impersonal balancing act. What is purged makes way for new life to appear. Exactly. Metamorphosis. That's why they wanted me to read that card. And if you look, you started off with the message of water, messenger of water. Okay. So what they're telling you is to purify and imbalance. If you need to cry it off, do it because that's how you purge. It will purify. And and send you through this metamorphosis. You will learn how to balance some emotions. You will purge things that no longer serve your highest good. And yes, it will be challenging. It's meant to be challenging because it's just the way to change is what I feel. Okay. So we're going to move on to what's going on with the middle of January. Magic Stream, a number 18, which adds up to a 9. Again, another 9, which is about going within and um, finding that light. All right. So, what I say, number 18, Magic Stream, another card with water on it. So, Leo, I really feel that this metamorphosis has everything to do with your emotions. I feel so far from what I'm getting is you need to purge. You need to get rid of them old emotions that no longer serve your highest good. And in order to do that, yes, it's going to be a challenge, but in order to do that, you need to go within. Find that light that lamp, illuminate that darkness that needs to be released. Whoa, that was really intense from spirit. All right, so let's move on to what this card means. No, okay, number 18, Leo. Everything is connected through the universal flow of conscience. Every experience you have seems to have its own life story, with a beginning, a middle, and eventually an end. However, There is there is danger in seeing events as separate from one another, since in fact they are all part of a continuity and a greater evolution. Like an ever flowing magic stream, your experiences filter through the whole world, one leading into another, informing and influencing still more. Inspiration, invention, and revelations rarely come to just one person. The collective awareness is a shared storehouse of potential. When you remember you're part of the fluid continuity of life, you become a channel for great inspiration. Allow the magic to flow through you and carry your dreams into reality. Your success will benefit many. Wow. That's amazing. I'm feeling maybe this is a particular message from one certain Leo, but perhaps you're an empath. And maybe you are going to learn how to balance it and use it for the greater good. I don't know why that just came to me, but wow, that's beautiful, Leo. All right, so I had to get a drink of coffee, sorry. So we're going to pull a couple clarifiers from Good Tarot. Six of Fire. Yes. Victory and success over doing this as well is what they're telling you. This when I see the Six of Wands, I see victory over any challenge that you have had in your life. You've had victory over perhaps a spiritual challenge or a challenge here, as in the last with the Nine of Fire. You overcame this challenge. You went through that metamorphosis. Okay, beautiful. All right, so let's pull another one. Page of Earth. Okay, the pages, well, Earth energy is slow. So I feel when I see a page, I see a youthful kind of energy, but I also see whatever you are trying to bring about is going slowly. Okay, so yes, I feel that whatever you are trying to manifest, this you will get victory over this energy that has been slowly coming your way is what I feel. Okay, so yes, I feel that once you get through that metamorphosis and you learn how to balance your emotions and find how to use them emotions to better the spiritual community. And I feel that you are going to get victory over that. You're going to get victory over learning how to um, use your ability for the greater good. All right, so let's pull an Earth Magic card. So far we went through end of December and we are in the middle of January. So let's pull a card. Iceberg. So, but yes, I feel that there could be more challenges that you're not seeing. Okay, because it says iceberg and submerged. There's going to be things. There's going to be challenges coming your way that you may not see that could perhaps sink you. But if you're wise, and I feel that you are, Leo, I feel that you will be able to avoid these icebergs. Okay, because that's what this means. It means that little pieces of this ice break off and float in the water. And when I see this card, I think of the Titanic. How the Titanic, they missed the iceberg, but yet the part that was in the water managed to slice the side of the boat, and therefore that's why it sank. Because it couldn't be fixed. So that's what I feel, that this is just an unseen challenge in your life. And I feel that yes, there is going to be many challenges, but think about this way. Where there is a challenge, nothing good ever comes easy, is what they're telling me. So there's going to be challenges, even in victory. All right, so let's move on to the end of January, Leah. What's going on for the end of January for the star sign of Leo? Peaks of joy with master number 33, which adds up to a 6 if you want to do it that way. And sixes are about balance, harmony, flow, movement. Um, So, and then if you look at the master number 33, maybe it's a particular synchronicity within you, Leo. Okay. So it's called Peaks of Joy. And the first thing I see is she's walking on the clouds. And it looks like she's about ready to step off that cloud. And I mean, she's just like she's jumping. And she knows she's on the cloud. She knows she'll be safe if she jumps off that cloud. Okay, because spirit is watching her. See the bird? That to me represents spirit. We will read it. That's just a message that come through. Number 33 for the end of January for the star sign of Leo. Your life is filled with happiness, so share it with others. Joy is yours today. No matter what your inquiry, you will be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement and you've worked hard for it. You're surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. The world is seeing a beautiful harmony. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart and remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious. So I feel, Leo, by the end of January, that's the power you're going to be stepping into. Remember at the beginning of the reading, you were going to step into your power. The spirit of play, step into your power, is being reflected back to you. Well, by the end of January, you're going to be in that power. You're not just stepping into it, you are going to be standing in it. Okay? And spirit is telling you when you stand in that joy, that's the energy you put out and it reflects back to you. Okay. All right, so let's pull a couple of good tarots for clarifiers. Page of air. So when I see the page of air, look at that. It looks like an angel. Okay. And I'm seeing air, um, but I'm also seeing the clouds. And, see, it looks like she's jumping off of the cloud with joy, spreading her wings and soaring, perhaps spiritually. Okay, that's what I feel. I know that that's probably not the message. That's just the energy that I'm getting. Because if you look, her wings aren't spread here. She's about ready to jump off the cloud. And look, her wings are spread. That's what I feel. Leo, that's going to be you spreading your wings, expanding your spirituality, learning how to walk in that path. That's what I feel. Oh my. It's probably not the meaning of the card, but that's the message that I was getting. All right, so let's get one more. Queen of Air. Yes, you're going to be standing in your truth. Yes, that's 100% of what I feel. Standing in your truth and wisdom. You can be a fire. Leo is a fire sign and still be have maybe a rising air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If you want to check that out, all you need to do is know your birth date and the place you were born, and you can Google it. Free natal chart. It'll tell you what your rising signs, your Venus signs, where all the planets were in your natal chart. Yes. So I feel you are 100% going to be standing in your truth, Leo, by the end of January. That is beautiful. Oh my. So now we're going to pull an Earth Magic Oracle card. Wolf. Instinct. Yes. You're standing in your truth, standing in your abilities. We're going to read that. Okay, so we need Earth Magic. Wolf. Okay. Some of the strongest characteristics of our brother and sister wolves are loyalty, companionship, playfulness, and affection. They are exceptional parents and take great care of their young. We see similarities to wolves and domestic dogs, particularly in certain breeds. Yet these tame and distant relatives have long ago transferred their loyalty and pack behavior to humans. Yet wolves are still carnivorous, wild animals, surviving by seeking out whatever food is available that meets their dietary needs. This is instinctively driven and is the most basic and natural drive that all living things possess. Over the centuries, an encroachment of civilization into the wolf's natural territories and the periodic scarcity of game have prompted these beings to hunt wherever they could, which at times include a rancher's or farmer's cattle or sheep. This in turn has triggered a desire for revenge by these people so that they hunt and kill wolves, which has decimated their ranks. It's a so called civilized world clashing with the world of the wild and instinctual. Okay? So that's for the end of January. Um, Earth Animal or Earth Oracle card. So I feel that you are going to learn this instinct within you is not something that's learned. It's something that's embedded within you. Okay? That's what I feel. All right. So now we're going to pull an earth or yeah, an earth issue. Wow. Not an earth oracle card. An animal power animal oracle card for you, Leo. So we just seen the wolf, so you definitely have the wolf with you. So let's pick a power animal oracle card. Koala, empathy, speak less and listen more. And I kind of felt that empathic energy earlier. Remember, I said that I feel that there is some kind of empathic energy. Well, this is Spirit's way of confirming that. Yes, you have the koala bear power animal around you as well as the wolf, okay? And the koala bear is this says to speak less and listen more. In order to listen, go within. And empathy to me, when I think with me, as I'm empath, a high end empath. I mean, like, it drives me nuts sometimes. I wish I could find that magnet and bury it somewhere for a day. But then there's other times where I tap into it and kind of use it to my advantage. And I feel that that's what you, Leo, whoever I'm channeling that's empathic, I feel that that's what you need to do. And if you are confused by them energies, I carry black tourmaline with me. It helps me to deflect the negativity if you get somebody who's a psychic vampire. It also helps to keep me balanced and grounded. So if this is the case, Leo, I am tapping into an empath out there. That's my recommendation for you. Grab yourself a piece of black tourmaline. It works for me. That's my recommendation. Okay. So now we are going to pull one last message. This is a postcards from Spirit. So we're going to pull one card for you, Leo, and read it to finalize this reading. Okay. So this is the card that they had me choose. This is the one side. So I'm going to read it to you. It says, "Dearest you, we have a secret to share with you. If you act as if all is well, it will be. Act as if you are brave and you will have courage. Act as if you are loved and you will be a magnet for love and experience the love of Spirit. Act as if your prayers have been answered, as if you are truly in sync with good fortune. How you think is how you will see the world, interact with it, and draw conclusions from it. If you want to be the person who has a life you want, co creating and loving what is yours, you need to start acting as if that were the truth. Don't worry about the conditions in your life that seem empty or cavernous, chaotic, or barren. These are temporary and don't even count. Defy them and act as if you're the luckiest person on the planet. You will be. If you already are. That's the real secret. You are infinite potential. Loving you so much, rainbows explode in the ether. That's your message. That's your final spiritual advice from Spirit, Leo. Thank you and blessed be from the Crow's Priestess.